y'all, so I'm back with another video. I know it's been a lot of y'all interested in the Amazon Relay information, so I wanted to make this video specifically based off your Amazon Relay score, performance score, because your performance score is going to dictate how many loads you can run and how often you can get them. Now, as long as I think you're above like I would say a B minus. Me personally, speaking about this, what this video is, consistent of information wise, we'll say B plus and up, because I went from an A plus 100% all the way across the board to um, a A minus and now a B plus. It hasn't. It went. It stayed at a B plus, 96.7%. But I haven't. I haven't gotten any loads. Like I think I went from getting. I'm actually gonna show you. So I'm not just talking. With y'all looking at me the whole time. So basically, what you're gonna see is. Matter of fact, let me change the. So we're gonna get some director's view action for y'all. So as you can see, my performance score is currently at 96.7%, and everything else across the board is 100%. But unfortunately, your score goes based off of your lowest score. So whatever your lowest score is going to be your score. And my score got like this because of lates. So honestly, if you can prevent rejecting a load, I had to think about what I was trying to say. If you can, prevent having to reject a load, rejection is always going to hit your score way harder than running late is. And as you can see, let me see. So this is June 11th to the 22nd. So 96.8. Okay, so I went from a 96.8 to a 96.7, and it actually dropped to a 95.9, I believe. But I disputed one of one of my lates, because it clocked me at 1 minute late. Like basically, you have two check-in times at your check-in location. You'll have the time that the app senses that you're there at the location and the time of the actual physical check-in. Whether it be if you're at like a Amazon to post office location, they normally scan your QR code, or if you're at an Amazon to Amazon site, they'll ask you for the last four, or sometimes they'll scan it. It just depends, but it goes based off of the GeoForce, which is the app sensing you're at that location, and actually being there, like physically checking in. It'll go off both those times. So when I got to the one, it counted me 1 minute late getting checked in physically. So I disputed it and told them I was there. It was a guard shack delay, and they took it off. So it went back up to a 96.7. That it'll normally affect your score right away if you dispute something and they change it. It'll be like almost as soon as you do it. So before that, 97.6. So yeah, I went from a 97.6, and just know, when you have these occurrences, when you have a late or you reject a load, it takes 6 weeks for that to fall off of your score. So the first occurrence was this right here, May 21st, and it was dumb. Let me see. Okay, so I gotta go here and I'll show you. We'll go to that load. click on this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had messed up at this one. So as you can see, if you look at the time, the scheduled time I was supposed to be there to pick up was 16:35. I didn't get there until 17:16. I was actually caught in a bunch of traffic, which wasn't my fault, but it is my fault. Which means I actually left 1 minute later. I left at 17:23, supposed to leave at 17:22. And I got to the drop-off location before the scheduled time, as you can see, and left before the scheduled time. So the only thing that went against me was that. Let me see. Yeah, see, scheduled 17:22, actual 17:23. Same thing here. So see, mobile with geofence, my bad. 17:16, which is the time that the app detected me there. I was supposed to be there at 16:35. And I mean, shit happens. I want to say I had, let me see, how do I get back to, yeah, so see the reason code traffic, that's what I put. So the penalty was only one, which is cool normally because as you can see here, if you're between 1 to 120 minutes late, it'll give you a one-time penalty. Or 121 minutes to 600 minutes late, it'll give you a 2 times penalty, and past that 4 times penalty. So, and now I know they're actually like looking at traffic the day of, so you gotta be careful with stuff like that. I think that one's actually supposed to fall off my score this week, but I had one way worse than that, and that's why my score messed up like it did. And it was, I want to say it was this one. It was one that was like absolutely horrible. I overslept. I'm not gonna lie, I overslept. And yeah, it was this one. So as you can see, I was scheduled to be there at 15:45, and I didn't get there until 17:04. But again, luckily it only hit me for, I think, the one, because I was supposed to leave. I was scheduled to leave at 1700. I only left 30 minutes late, which is good considering I got there, almost an hour and a half late. But I got to the drop-off late, and I left on time. So I was supposed to leave by 18:11, right? Yeah, I was scheduled to leave by 18:11. I did not leave until 18:20. Or got there, checked in. So that's the time that they detected me there. That's the time they checked me in. So, and if they ever wrongfully hit your score for something, you can go dispute it. I'll show you how to do that real quick. So just in case, you have a button right here. See, I can't dispute that one because I think that's the one that's about to fall off. Dispute window is 30 days. Yeah, so I think that one's about to fall off. So it has a button right here where you can dispute it. And it'll basically run down like the reason you're disputing it. It'll let you type in comments, which is what I did for the one that they took off. And that actually helped my score go back up a little bit. And with this one, I believe the one that's about to fall off, that's going to also help my score go back up a little more. But so what it does when your score drops like that, being at a 96.7, I'm middle of the food chain. So 100% you get first access. You get early access. What that means is as soon as they start posting the loads for the next week, you get first dibs along with everybody else who has a perfect score. Now, me being at a B plus, it puts me right in the middle. So I don't get early access. I don't get to see I get to see the loads when everybody else get to see them who got a regular mediocre score. And my posted trucks don't hit before the people with a perfect score. So people who have early access, people who have a perfect score, 100% A plus, they even A minus, they get first dibs. So I went from running perfect score, running probably over 12 stops a week, making 2,200 to 3,000 a week, to last week was actually my first week of like really feeling it, and I only ran 7 loads, which I made $1,400 one week. It's horrible. This week I've ran 2 loads. It's $400 for the week. And it kind of sucks. You have to have a backup plan. Please don't think that you can come in doing Amazon Relay and only do Amazon Relay, because like I said, shit happens. You're going to have times where your truck might break down. You might have to reject a load. You might have to be late. And when you do it, we'll mess your score up. And when that happens, you will not get the early access. I can still run probably 2-3 loads a day having a score like this, but it would have to be like the loads nobody wants to run. And it honestly would be a waste of fuel to run multiple loads of those per day. I'd be losing more than I'm gaining. So, I mean, you just got to I have to take the L. But I'm hoping me informing y'all on why your score is so important. And, make sure y'all have a fallback plan. Whether you running DAT loads, go find you some local contracts, warehouses near you where you can get a contract or something to run. Have a backup plan, because I started doing so good, being able to run so many loads, which I'm gonna post another video on weekly revenue, because my previous video did really good and I was only making like 14, 15, 1,600 a week running like 1 load a day. Luckily like 2 if I got lucky. But now that I know how to run 2, 3, 4 loads a day, I'm gonna drop another video making what my max I think I made was like 2,900 in a week, running nothing but local, only spending like 200 or 300 in fuel. So it was, yeah. I'm gonna post a video on that. If y'all have any questions, make sure you drop down in the comments with any questions, or whatever you got for me. And I'm also going to be taking on 10 people who are interested in getting started doing the box truck thing. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you all the information that I have gained thus far, doing this for a year already, or a little over a year. So I'm gonna give you all the information from my screw ups to my beneficial information, stuff that you can avoid that I didn't get told, so I wasn't able to avoid. What you need for the first year safety audit that you're gonna get from the DPS, which I got and passed. I'll drop another video on that as well if y'all want me to. Drop down in the comments. But basically gonna set y'all up for success, and I'm only gonna charge $200 per person. $200 per person is absolutely nothing, and I'll show you why. So it's not what I meant to click at all. So if I go to my trips, is this trips? Yeah. Go to my history. As you can see, $200 is basically what I get paid per load. And that's what, 21 miles for that load, 18 miles for that load, $20. I mean $200. I said $20. $200. So I'm gonna charge $200. Take on 10 people for now. If you're interested, you want the information, I mean, as you can see, that's what you get paid for one load. So I don't mind giving you all the information that I have gained, the best route that you can possibly take to make the most out of what I was not able to do, what I didn't know when I started. I'm going to give all that to you. So if y'all are interested in that, make sure you DM me on Instagram, CoreyMo_. DM me and let me know that you saw the video and that you're interested in that. I'll accept Zelle or Cash App. Preferably Zelle. Cash App is, I don't know what they got going on. They had some weird shit going on recently. But like I said, I hope this video was helpful to whoever, wherever, whenever, however. Like I said, if you have any further questions, comment down below. Let me know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, get the algorithm going, you know. The video after this will be an updated version of what I make in 1 week running Amazon, and I'll give you a glimpse of that. Oh, I did not just click that. Okay. So a glimpse of that. I went from, not making very much per month. Went from 3,800 to 4,100 to 5,700 to 8,200, 8,700, and then this month 6,900. Which this month, you know, performance score was messed up, as you can see. But yeah, so I'll make an updated video on that. And yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. Make sure you DM me if you're interested. $200. What can you lose? You know, I could potentially set you up to be making 8,000 to 10,000 per month just doing Amazon Relay. You can do contracts, you know, on top of that. Like I said, you can do. I can give you the information, and you can do OTR with that. It just, you know, it's valuable information that I know that other people are, you know, unable to find through some streams. You might have specific questions, which I can't answer everybody's question about everything. I get a lot of DMs and comments. You know, if I can answer it, I will. But I want to be able to help you get into doing this if this is something that you want to do. So invest that $200 in yourself, and, you know, let's work.